passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
60 Maverick.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Jukes away from one. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run,
pressure coming, and they take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
19, Sergeant, 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on, come on.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
At the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another one for Gibbs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is brought in by Laporta. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
1st and 10. Earl Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
No luck on the look to his back. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Let's go. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Running back sent in motion. To throw, Williams. Forces one through double coverage. Out, intercepted. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Warriors 70.
Richardson on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
And the Lions first down.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here we go, here we go. Come.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Brought in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Gibbs. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
It's now 4th and
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Ready, ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal.
incomplete.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's out of bounds just past the 5.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one's nabbed by Komet. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On play action, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 15. And the Bears first down.
Axel.
Motion the slot man right. They give here to the motion man. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
Williams to throw on first. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Working from the gun, Williams.
28-yard line.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Third down, here's Williams. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Check.
Play action with Richardson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here we go. 18, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Go.
Richardson now on second and 10. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the set.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
I I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. With some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Schwarzenegger making the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
No gain on the play.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson from his own end zone. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And how is that for some great room up? Brock gets him away from the goal line up to the 20.
It's a gain of
Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Lions.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
So QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Play fake. It's Richardson. Headed out right. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Pretty great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Strike. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Let's go now. 60 back, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him, he's got space. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now a give to Johnson, coming right. He runs it up to midfield. He's all the way across midfield, down the inside that 45-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down from the 41.
Gain of 14. 1st down, Bears.
Williams from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Second down carry for Achane. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Achane running right. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Achane again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Going play action. Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Okay, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. When you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, down. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
26 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Cap 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The kicker on
Brandon
for the
Aubrey
extra
now
point.
on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 13. Carrots 9.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Williams on first down. Finds his back, Achan. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Williams again.
Bears first down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Running left. Here's Achan. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Williams will look to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Now here's Williams. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They'll run. It's Achan. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his fourth field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
18, Rattler.
First
18,
and 10 at the
Play
47.
fake. It's Richardson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Tag. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. That's caught in stride by Addison. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it to his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's incomplete left side.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third down. Here's Williams. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Chan, a first down carry. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Devon Chan with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Lions.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a pitch to Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting that 4th down, well, picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running with Chan here out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
What is up?
Looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Able to find Achan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the Bears first down.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They send the tight end in motion. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16 yards. First down, Bears.
Achan to the right. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready.
Third down run by Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
46-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Go. Liking 18. Ready,
Richardson now on second and 10. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions needing 4 points.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19.
To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to